So I just got this new camera from Wikico and I am so incredibly excited about the camera and everything that came along in the kit. I was pretty astonished when I opened it up and saw everything that came along with it. So it is a 4K camera. It says so on the side here. The quality is just so beautiful. I love it, and I love that everything that comes along with it makes it so that you can start shooting whatever you want to shoot, whatever kind of content you're creating, you can do it right away. Every other piece of film equipment that I've bought, I've had to like figure out after receiving it that, oh, I need this adapter, I need to get this kind of battery, I need whatever, and then I can't actually, make my content right away, but that's not the case with this. So let's go ahead and let's talk about Wikico's 4K camera, all of the add-ons that came in the package, and then what you can do inside the camera when you are using it. So on top here, you can see that I have a nice fill light, so if you're shooting in nighttime conditions, and that's really helpful. I also have attached this stabilizer, so both of these things can come off if you want a more compact, small handheld camera. But you can use this here, you can also hold it here if you're trying to get some lower shots. So both of those things are super helpful. You can also attach on the top of the camera, similarly to how this light is attached, you can attach this microphone. Also on the camera it has a lens cap here that is automatically attached with the string, so there's no fear of losing the lens cap. The camera lens is a 36mm, so it's a nice halfway point between being close-up close and extreme wide shot wide. I think that's a really good lens to have as like a, like a prime lens kind of. And then some other things that come along with it. There's a camera case, which is really nice. You don't have to go out and buy your own. You can fit your the camera itself inside here really nicely. It's a little bit padded, so it helps it to be a little bit more protected. It has this lens hood, which helps with flares and stuff like that. It has everything that you need for charging the light that goes on top and the batteries that go in the camera. It comes with 2 batteries, so you don't have to get backups, which is really nice. And then finally, it also comes with this remote, which is really cool. I had never seen that before, but you can turn the camera off and on via the remote. You can also zoom in, you can change between photo and video settings, so you can do all that without even having to go over and touch the camera. And so, like I said, you can do like photography and videography with this. It does have a screen that pops out and it does rotate, so you can use it for vlogging. You can take selfies with it if you wanted. So there's just like a lot of really terrific stuff that this camera does. So let's go ahead and let's jump into seeing it inside the camera, what the software is like. So now we are taking a look at the inside of the Wikico camera. So as you can see, this is the screen I was talking about, that nice monitor. You can swivel it any which way that you may need to do. And it has a nice display on it that shows you, first of all, the image that you're looking at. It also shows you how many more photos you have available on the SD card, or if you are in the video setting, it shows you how many more hours or minutes or seconds you have of video with your current settings. And then along with that, it also tells you, for example, I have selected 4K at 30 frames per second, so it can tell you that. It also shows you whether or not you have an SD card loaded and where your battery is at. So for instance, I am at low power and I would need to charge it soon. In the upper left-hand corner, it shows you if you are on the photo or the video mode. Right now we are on the video mode, but if I were to click on the photo button, then you can see that it switches over to the image of a photography camera. And now I know that I can take photos. And then you can go ahead and switch it over to your video setting. And then you can click that again. And then you can start to record, which is indicated by the flashing red dot there. Here on the back of the camera, you can import your mic and different cables as needed. On the bottom, that is where you load your battery and your SD card, like so. You can go into the menu here, and then that is where you can go ahead and play around with your resolution, white balance, exposure, stuff like that. You can also go down and you can play with connecting it to Wi-Fi and image rotation. When it comes to photography, so on the top, I'll show you here, you press down on this halfway, see the red, and then it will turn to green like so. You can do that, switch it over to the photo setting, click, and it'll take the photo. You can also zoom in as you wish or zoom out like that. So overall, I think that this is just a terrific camera, and I think that all of the accessories make this a wonderful startup kit for anyone who's interested in content creation. It also makes it a great thing to like fill out any other materials that you might already have, which is how I personally am using it. So yeah, if you're looking for any kind of camera and accessories so that you can beef up your filmmaking, then I think that this is the perfect thing to get. I think Wikiko's camera is just fantastic.